What is up? So today I'm going to show you a trick that Shin Lim performed in the Ellen show. It's a great trick. Okay, it's very impromptu. So I'll just briefly show it to you how it looks. Okay, so you can give the deck to the spectator to shuffle. They can shuffle as much as they want. Once they're done, you are gonna take it back and ask the spectator to pick a card. Okay, so I'll just shuffle through, right? So you got your card. At this point, you can give the deck to the spectator to shuffle, so they can shuffle again. And once they are done, you will tell you're going to divide the deck into 4 parts, right? Maybe like so. Just a moment, and you'll just we'll just make it even, right? So maybe that, yeah. So at this point, you can ask the spectator to point to one of the files. So let's just say this one, and I'll take this one and take this, and the other one takes this file. Okay, so you will ask the spectator to deal 1 card and cuts and deal. Okay, and everyone will do likewise. They deal, they cuts, and they deal, they cuts and deal. Alright, and everybody will do that. Okay, they cuts and deal, cuts and deal, and you also do that. Deal with cuts, deal, and cuts. In fact, they will do until you can do 2 or 3 at a time, and they will do it until every card is exhausted, right? Just say here, and it doesn't matter. Okay, it's free choice. It's completely up to them. Okay, you have no control over this. It's all their decision. Let's say they deal here, right? And once they are done, you will ask the spectator to, you will tell the guy who selected the card to say you are going to be the leader, and we are all going to do the exact same as you do. So I want you to throw a card away, right? So everybody throws a card away, right? And they can keep doing it until she stops, right? The spectator who selected the card stops. So let's say they stop here. At this point, we'll ask everyone to count their card. So she will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards, and this guy will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards, and this guy will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards. So you can see everybody has different number of cards, right? Everything was up to her choice, and she made all the decision. And at the end, if she ended up with her own card at the top, will she be amazed? So what was the card? 5 of hearts. Well, she's the 5 of hearts. But it gets better, because I have a 5 here, she has a 5 here, and she has a 5 here. So that is the trick, guys. I just performed it briefly, but in a real situation you can perform it in an elaborate way, and it's a really great trick. This is the explanation for the card trick that Shin Lim did in the Ellen show. It's a great trick, you know, in by every means, because it's easy to do. It's practically self-working. There is almost 0 sleight of hand, and yet the reaction you get is so strong that it's everything that you need from a piece of card magic. Okay, also it can be done with any deck. Okay, it doesn't matter. And another thing is, it involves the other audience as well, which is good. So it's, in every sense, it's a great trick. So what you do, you can actually give the deck the spectator to shuffle. Okay, once they are convinced that it is all mixed, you will ask the spectator to select a card. Okay, you're gonna ask them to peek at a card. Now once they peek, you will want to know the identity of the card. what you do is you want to give the deck to spectator to shuffle, and as you give, now I know the card is the 10 of spades. How that works is it's really simple. Okay, you ask them to stop. Wherever they stop, you're gonna put the little finger here. Now you're gonna turn your hand palm down. Now as you do this, it naturally pushes everything above the break to the right. Okay, so sorry, to the left. And when you turn over, now if you look down, I can see the card, right? That's how this works. Okay, it's easy. It's a classic technique. It happens almost automatically. It's mechanical, and you can find the description of this in the expert card technique. Okay, so once again, you simply pull down the edge and they stop. Wherever they stop, you're gonna catch a break and you turn over, and you can see the ace of hearts. Okay, and you're going to do this in the action of giving it to some spectator to shuffle again. Okay, so they shuffle again, okay, as much as they want. It doesn't matter. Now at this point you want to call 4 cards. Okay, all the 4 aces, and it should be on the top of every single packet. Okay, you want to divide it into 4. So that sounds difficult, but really it is not. Okay, it's very easy. What you will do is you're gonna simply look for the first ace, okay, whatever it is. So I haven't seen an ace yet, so I'll go on, and here I see the first ace. I'm gonna divide the packet here, okay, and set it down like so. Now this is the first ace. Okay, now maybe this packet is a little bit thicker, but that doesn't matter, we will deal with it later. Okay, now I see the second ace. I'll do the same. Okay, I'll set it down here. The selection was, I think, the ace of hearts, right? So you will go on, and when I see the selection, I actually say right down here. Okay, and the next one is the ace. It's on top, and now it's here. Now you can make a slight adjustment to the packets so that they are more or less equal. It doesn't have to be equal. Okay, it's better if it is not equal. Now at this point, you will want the spectator who selected the card to pick up the packet with their selection. Okay, it's just a force. Okay, you want to give them this anyway. Okay, so you will ask something like, okay, we are going to play a game. I need you to pick. I will use one of the piles, and you pick one. Okay, so I said 2 things here, right? I said we are gonna play a game. And I need a pile. And I also said, so you pick one. So if she picks this one, I will say, okay, take it, it's yours. Okay, and it contains the card they need. If she points to any other pile, I'll just say, okay, you want me to have this? Okay, I'll take this. And then I can just hand it to the other packets to other spectators. At this point, you want to ask everyone to deal one of the cards and cut and deal. Okay, now remember, the top card of this pile is what matters. Okay, I'll just turn it face up. Okay, so you will ask the spectator to deal the card and then cut anywhere they like and deal again. Now everyone does the same at the end. Okay, it doesn't matter whatever they do. At the end, their selection is on the bottom. That's all that matters. Okay, everybody listens to what you said, and they did this, and they apparently has a free choice, but actually they don't. They simply mess around with the cards that you don't need. Cards that you do need is already safe. Okay, it's completely under control, and that is the only tricky part of this whole thing. Okay, you need to have a little bit of audience management. You need to make sure that they are following your instructions. Okay, once you're at this point, okay, you will ask the spectator who selected the card, say, you are the leader, we are gonna all do what you do. Okay, so you will ask them to throw one card. So if she throws, everybody throws a card, and she can stop whenever they want. Wherever they stop, it doesn't matter. You will also say that we only have, you need to stop before you run out of cards, because we all have different number of cards. Okay, so at this point you will say, the trick is pretty much done, and you will say, you will ask them to count the number of cards. Okay, so they will count, everybody counts. Okay, everybody will have a different number when they are done counting, and what they don't realize is that they are actually reversing the order. Okay, that doesn't get through the head. Now when they are all done counting, the top card will be an ace, or the mates of the selection. At this point you will build it up saying, see, we have different numbers, you made all the choices, and blah blah blah, and it's all to just cover up the fact that they just reverse counted the cards. Okay, and then you can reveal the first selection, and you can say whatever you want, and you can say about the chances of your card being here or here, and so on and so forth. You can make up your pattern. So yeah, that is pretty much the tricks, almost self-working. Okay, if you don't want to do this glimpse, don't do it. Okay, there are plenty of other means with which you can deal with it. For example, one other way will be, let's say you just remember the bottom card, this will be your key card, and you can let them select a card, physically. Once they are done, you can simply cut it and put it on top of this. Okay, just like that. And now you can say, okay, now your card is somewhere in the middle. Okay, now you look for your key card, and the card below it is the selection. Okay, so there are plenty of ways you can do this. You don't have to stick to just picking at a card, but I do think it is one of the best ways to go about it, because you don't manipulate anything. So yeah, that is it, and I guess you will all perform this, because it's easy to do, and it is one of the best tricks, self-working tricks out there. There are a bunch of self-working tricks which are just really bad, to be honest, but this one is really a gem. Okay, so make sure you give it a try, and tell me what you think in the comments. Okay, also if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Feel free. Yeah, that is it, and I hope you like the trick. I hope you like the video, and see you next time. Bye.